Oh, that's very flexible, Santa. Maybe he's been doing his yoga. You're more flexible than I am.
There's an old curiosity shop. Every once in a while I go by there for the fond recollections that lie there in that old curiosity shop.
Well, look at what I found in this wonderful antique store. This you may recognize. I certainly did immediately. It's the Steamship the United States. And we can see here it says the flagship of the United States Lines, built by the Newport News Shipbuilding and Dry Dock Company, 1952. And this print, painted by Thomas Skinner, this looks like it's from the 50s. It's a beautiful condition, great big size. I know it's not showing up well in the light here, but oh, don't I wish the original ship was still in that wonderful condition down there in Philadelphia. Let's put this back down, and I see some wonderful old. These look like 19th century. I'm right underneath of a speaker, so we're not going to be able to see them very well. Let's see what it says here. $425 for the pair. Pair of portraits, oil on canvas. They give measurements. I don't know who they are, but very well done. In the original matched frames, 1840s, 1850s. Yeah, well, if you're decorating and you want a certain vibe, there's I don't know, Scrooge and Fezziwig. No, Fezziwig was a man. Anyway, isn't that wonderful? Now, I doubt you'll be able to see this, but look at this beautiful late Victorian bookcase, glass bookcase. What a steal of a price. It's only $575. It's got double drawers at the bottom, which you can't see. Double doors, and a little bit of the aesthetic style here, really, with the leaves and the flowers carved in here, and maybe a little bit of East Lake. What a steal. You know, before furniture took a dive, this would have been $1,200 easy. Easy. That's just an incredible price. And it looks to me, that looks as though it's walnut. Wow. I'll tell you. I'm going to try to speak as loudly as I can because the music is turned up in here. But, boy, this store is absolutely beautifully displayed. Just look at the way they've displayed it. I love it how the furniture is not shoved up against the wall. And this looks very 1920s. Or a little bit earlier, with those bell-shaped legs. And here's a big mission oak library table. Let's see this 3-door bookcase. That is beautiful. Can you see this? This has to be over $1,000. It's just got to be $1,200. That is still an amazing price for a piece of furniture of that size. I want to back up so you can just see it a second time. Really, there we go. Isn't that beautiful? $1,200. I'll tell you what, you don't have to put it together. You don't have to spend all afternoon with glue and a screwdriver. And it's going to retain its value. That is a really pretty piece. I'm loving this store. Well, I absolutely hate for you to have to listen to my voice and disturb the ticking of all of these clocks. Isn't this a beautiful display? Of antique clocks. Look at this setup here for the mantle. My goodness. Can't quite see the price on that. Well, all of my clock friends are probably in heaven right now. Beautiful things here. Now that's a pair of mantle lusters. Ruby red lusters etched. I don't see the price. Can't quite see the price on those. My goodness. Beautiful lamps and candelabras, candlesticks. This looks like ormolu over here, gilded bronze. Figural lamps. Very nice. Well, now I'm in a section of the store that has antique lighting, as you can see, and a ton of it. Many of the lamps are fairly expensive. They are having some sales, but let's see. I would just like to point out probably my favorite so far is this floor lamp right here, which is actually a signed Handel lamp. I'm not going to look for the signature, but we'll take their word for it here on the tag. So just shy of $2,000 originally, the dealer was asking, circa 1910, and they've got it marked down to $1,275. Beautiful glass shade. Signed Handel. Boy, I'd love to own that. But no, I don't have $1,200 to toss away on a lamp. I shouldn't say toss away, but you know what I mean. Yeah, they're having sales. That's I'm on the 3rd floor, and I believe there's a 4th, and that's what all that noise is upstairs. So lots of 1920s table lamps, slag glass lamps, lamps up on the ceiling. Look at that one right there. That's nice. Very, very nice. I see some lamps made by Miller. There are some Rembrandt shades. Wow. Anyway, just to give you some prices, that one is $740, marked down to $490. And this one is at $460. Look at this wonderful pair of 1920s Torchiere lamps, $680, marked down to $490. We'll move back and let you see top to the bottom. Hello, Santa. You know, a lot of people say funeral parlor lamps, but these types of lamps were used in people's homes for domestic use. You did see Torchiere lamps in funeral parlors, but those look like home use. I see a deco lamp way back here, and I don't know if that's the original paint or if someone decided to antique it. It looks to me like it's been antiqued by somebody. $145. That could be no, I take that back. That might be the original ivory color. I'm just not used to seeing them in that color. But that could very well be the real thing. Let's see here. Wow, beautiful ladder back chairs and a skeleton. Hello, skeleton. Santa Claus. Wow. There's an awful lot to see in this particular store. Scotty Dog. Bookends. $65 for those two. Well, here I am on the 2nd floor of this used to be an antique store, and now it's sort of a co-op of some sort. Looks like a little bit of everything. But look at what I just found down here on the floor. Look at this pair of andirons. They are absolutely beautiful. And they have music lyres in the middle. I know you can't see it very well. Oh my goodness, they are very heavy and they're brass. Look at these things. Look at the detail. I was looking for some, to try to find some markings on them, which I cannot find. They may be marked somewhere. I'm going to have to get them out into the light. This one has no price on it. This one says $10.99. Even if it's $10.99 a piece, these are absolutely amazing. Let me lug these downstairs, and if I buy them, we'll get them out in the light and I'll let you take a better look. I can't believe it. It's time to show you some of the things that I found in the antique stores. First of all, this looks like it's from probably the 1940s, an articulated Santa Claus. So we've got 3 different movements here. He's shaking and baking. Oh, that's very flexible, Santa. Maybe he's been doing his yoga. You're more flexible than I am. All the grommets are in place in the back, just as they should be. And as you can see, he doesn't have any nasty tape residue. There's no loss anywhere on him, which is really incredible for die cuts. As you know, they don't hold up very well, usually. I don't find Christmas die cuts very often. In fact, it's very rare that I do, especially of this age. Now, he's only marked made in the USA, so I don't know, Beistel, Denison, Lures, I really do not know. But he is an American-made piece, not a German. There's a crease across his face, one little watermark there, one crease on his arm. I think Santa does not want to stand up for us. He's for sale right now in the old Curiosity Shop. He's about 12 inches tall. Very 1940s, I think. That is a ticked off Santa face. I don't know. He's a little scary looking there. That Santa. And a lid. A vintage green lid for $1, which I'm keeping. Because I always need these lids for my kitchen jars, right, in glass. So there's an old lid. Oh, something else in the back of the car. Okay, I have to get that. The lady was very funny. She said, well, this is the only bag I have. So she put the pup down inside of this bag. Can you see him in there? I guess I better take him out. Now, so far the only thing listed is that Santa Claus. I don't have anything else listed in the old Curiosity Shop yet. Yeah, just that Santa. But here's some type of a dog. Made in Germany, actually. Not Japan. Germany. So he's some kind of a, what is it? A terrier. A schnauzer, a schnitzel, not schnitzel. I don't know my dog. I always get in trouble when I do this, but you know what he is. Okay. And he doesn't have any cracks on him or anything like that. Now remember, he's not listed yet. I'm working on it. Next few days. But that Santa is. Look at this. Boy, that is really... Well, you can see the deco influence there, by the way. That is shaped from the late 30s into the 40s. And it's funny because, let me get this tape off of here. It pivots, but it's not connected. The lid is not connected to the jug, and it never was. But it has a spot here where it looks like this would be connected, right? You see where you push with your thumb, but there's nothing to connect it. And as I said, there never was anything to connect it. It just kind of floats there on the top. And it's from the 40s or late 30s, 40s. It says tip-top refrigerator jug. Tip-top refrigerator jug. And this is made by one of those Universal Brotherhood of Potters. That's when they sort of organized themselves at some point in the 30s. I used to know all that history, but I've forgotten it. I don't know. I'm probably going to sell that. Even though it has kind of a deco look to it. Oh. We're gonna have to look at these again some other time when I can get them all out of there. Complete assortment Christmas cards, card tag seals. And then let's just look at a couple of them. These are old. These are this is really the 30s and the 40s. And some of these are just, let's see, we'll get you to see a few of them. Okay, so there's that. And then, remember when people would mail Christmas cards and these would be on the backs of the envelopes and the old-fashioned tag there? And you want to see a few more? Just a few. This says, notice, no hunting inside until Christmas Day, and Santa has a rifle. Okay. I'm not a gun person myself, but that's okay. Many people are. Classic 1930s. I should have Christmas music playing. I know some of you don't want to hear it until after Thanksgiving. The Santa head. Now, the question is, there's bells, and you can see lick 'em and stick 'em. Now, you know, the crafters love this kind of a thing. I would not actually want to stick these on envelopes that I'm mailing, because then people would probably throw it away, right? So, but crafty people can craft with them or decorate with them, and I really think that these somehow should be used and not and there's so many more in there. I didn't even get half of them out. All right, let's look at a few more things. Look at this Hall, H-A-L-L, teapot from the 1930s. It's called a tricolator. Now, it is supposed to have that metal or aluminum drippolator thing, which Hall calls tricolator. I guess dripolator must have been patented by someone else or copyrighted. You know, the thing that sits in there, so you pour the water in and then the coffee can, I guess, then it drips through. That's gone. You can find those, and which is not terribly difficult, but I don't know that a lot of people actually make coffee that way. The pot is what people like the best. Now, I believe this is from the 30s. There was a model that had a locking lid. This is not the locking lid model, as you can see. And it has a special little spout here, pour right, and there aren't any chips on it. And very faintly on the bottom, you will see embossed Hall, which is right there. It's kind of hard to see. And then tricolator. I think this is called the Buchanan pattern. Is it Buchanan? No. Anyway, it's in the listing. This is listed in the eBay store right now. So that Santa Claus is listed, and this green. I'm actually going to sell something green from the 1930s. Can you believe it? Excellent condition, no chips, no cracks, clean on the inside, and ready to go. And the last thing to show you is this amazing pair of antique andirons. And I'm happy to say I was able to find the foundry mark. They're made by the United Manufacturing Company. And I date these to the late Victorian period. It's sometimes hard to tell, but probably the 1870s or 80s. They're just absolutely fantastic. They need to be cleaned. They are brass, and there's quite a bit of detail on them. So I've got to get them cleaned up. Brass, and a combination of brass and iron. And I can't help but wonder, were they possibly in a music room, a fireplace in a music room? There's the lyre, and it looks like perhaps a clarinet and a conductor's baton, perhaps. So we have flames at the top. Very well made. It's great casting. I can't wait to get them all cleaned up. But the most amazing thing is that they were for sale, $10. That was it, $10.99 for the two of them. Just absolutely incredible. Boy, they are really going to be snazzy in someone's fireplace. How about mine? I don't have any andirons. Beautiful. Okay, everyone, that's it for this thrift haul. The hawk is out again, which means it's time for me to go get something hot to drink. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the shopping trip and the little thrift haul. If you're interested in that teapot or that wonderful Santa Claus, they are in the Curiosity Shop right now. And I'll see you next time. This is Scott from the old Curiosity Shop saying thanks for watching. Wait for the cat. So long for now.